Good morning. It is Tuesday, July 13th.
Yeah.
This is Brianna from A Bubbly Classroom. If you're new here, I am showing you guys how I set up my classroom start to finish, and
It's day 4.
it's day 4. Let's just get right to it. Here we stopped by Starbucks, and I'll show you how we left the room yesterday, where we're starting today, and what we're doing. Starting with this drawer of the filing cabinet. I got bins right here, and I'm gonna put each math unit in a bin. This is all my math units. It looks like a mess. It's actually pretty organized, but I am so ready to get it out of this filing cabinet and into bins so that like the papers, the task cards, anything that's like cut up or laminated fits in there nicely instead of like this. So first thing I got to do today, and it's a flop, but it's okay because I was originally going to put all of these folders. I have these like by standard for each unit, and I was going to put just the whole folder in here. It looks like I'm going to have to keep them in the filing cabinet for now because the folders don't fit in here. The paper doesn't even really fit in here. I thought these were supposed to be 11.5 squares, so I guess they're 11.5 on the outside, but not even on the inside, which is kind of frustrating. But I did fit, so this is like the unlock that we do for unit 1 because this is beginning of the year and the extra pieces. And then I have just some like task cards and some games for unit 1 in here. So that worked out. It's basically just task cards and games, and I'm just gonna have to leave it at that for now. That will get a huge bulk of what was in these units out of my filing cabinet, so hopefully it'll be a little bit neater. And let's see how this goes for the rest of the units. Hopefully, I think I have like probably the most for unit 1, so if it works for unit 1, it should work for the rest. Okay, I've got unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in here, and then what I did with this was in the front of that filing cabinet and drawer, I had all like my monthly stuff with the math stuff. Some of this is math and some of it's crafts and some of it's hallway displays and whatever. But I think eventually what I'd like to do is get some more of these, have one for each month, and then I can put books that I put out on display in that bucket too, so it kind of all stays together. Right now I put 3 months in a bucket, and then the last one has 4 months in it. But I think if I got 1, 2, 3, like 7 more of these, I could do one for every month, and then I can really see which months I have plenty of stuff for, and then like some of these, which months I need some more activities for, some more things to do. I took them all out of these folders, so I will put these in my closet and I can reuse these for something else. These are the 6 math unit basically master copies of everything. If I was starting my first year, I wish I would have done this my first year. I did it, I think 2 years ago. But if I was starting over, I would have done this from the beginning. I took every math unit, made a folder for every standard, and then a folder. These are daily math reviews, which my friend Karen, if you're watching this, she makes these and sent me the template, and I make them for my kids too. Just like a few problems every day so I can kind of see where they're at spiral review wise. And then one folder for assessments. Back here I have a folder for, so this is unit 3, so this folder back here is 3rd grade unit 3, because I also sometimes teach 3rd grade units as well. So I would do that from the beginning. Then you have every unit and you have every standard, and then you know if that folder is empty for that standard. Like I have a few in unit 5 that the folder is just empty, so that's something that I know I need to save master copies for this year, because I probably just threw the masters away thinking I had a master of it already. But yeah, that's the organization. I have some labels for these. I don't have labels for these yet, so I'll go ahead and put these labels on and then figure out where I'm going to store these. Lots of questions about the fabric, what kind of fabric it is. I found my receipt. It is just like in the solid section of Joann's. I don't know if they're all set up the same, but I went to like the solid fabrics, and this one over here is called USA Coral Solid. I'll try to type this in the description. This one, the yellow, is called, it says brand Symphony Bright Yellow. The green is Kona Chartreuse. The teal is Robe Kona Aruba, or Robe Kona Aruba, I'm not sure. And then the purple is GULA SC Solid Iris. They're all different prices per yard, but that is the brands and the names, and I will try to type them below for you guys. I printed out 2 sets of these circles. I just made these real quick. One is for the backpack hooks. I number those so that they each have 1 backpack hook. And then I made another set for the little library pockets that go under the leadership teams. I said I'm gonna get white. I just haven't gotten them yet, but I went ahead and made the circles anyway. So let's go ahead and cut these out. Sorry, I ran out of storage on my phone, had to delete a bunch of stuff, but I got these finished, cut out, and now I'm going to put Velcro on them, and you can see I did one right here, and attach them to the Velcro that I already have. All right, we got new backpack numbers. I put 20 up. I don't know. We could end up with 18 kids. We could end up with, 24 kids. Who knows? But you can always count on some kids having rolly backpacks. So those always go underneath. And then if I have to move numbers around, I can. But that's what we got for now on the backpack numbers. I think those look clean. All right, we are going to put name tags on the desks. I decided to, do you have those name tags, Lily? Yes. I decided to just print them and laminate them, and then I'm gonna use Sharpie and write their names on them once I know their names. I tested it out with the dollar spot pockets, and I'll show you kind of. Okay, so this is the size difference. I printed this one at like 80% to fit into the dollar spot pocket, And then I could just slide these out, write their names on them and slide them back in, but I really wanted them full size. So I printed them and we'll just Velcro them onto the desk. And I'm gonna peel this off. This was just a little test. Okay, we got all the name tags on. I am obsessed. If you are using these, what we did was we kind of just agreed. We put a little piece of Velcro where like the right hand is, and then a little piece of Velcro on the edge of the addition table. And that way the Velcro is basically in the same space on all of them. That way when kids have to move around and have to take their name tag off, the Velcro should line up pretty well. If not, it's fine. I can peel it up and move it or replace it. But for the most part, they should be in about the same spot. I hot glued these on and we put out the table supplies. Like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen with table supplies this year, but I have it ready just in case. They're tidy tubs for each table. And then someone sent me, thank you so much, that they have these at Walmart online. So I'm gonna order some of those. I think I just need like 2 packs of them to be able to have 2 at each table and then some extra. Can we talk about this for a second? Oh my gosh. I will add this to the Pastel Rainbows label like organization set in case you want that. I love it so much. And then I'm gonna put a little clear container right here, or a little small container to put the letters that we haven't earned yet. Look at it! Oh my goodness! Lily and I were laughing, singing Brother for Sale from Mary Kate and Ashley. If you know, you know. And this came out perfect. I just printed it on a full sheet of paper and hot glued it on. When I want something two-sided but labeled, a lot of times I'm just too lazy to try to deal with trying to print it two-sided and have it come out correctly and line up right. So what I do is I just print it twice, laminate it twice, and then I just hot glue them together. We're gonna get out of here. It is like 2:15. I haven't told you guys what time it is all day. We got in here like 10:30 probably. We kind of took it slow this morning, and I had some stuff I needed to make some labels and print. That way we could laminate and get them on while we were in here. So took a little later getting in, got these units done. I'm gonna make labels for these today and then put those on tomorrow. Got a few more things I need to do. I'm gonna sit down and make a list and then get out of here. I will show you guys what it looks like when we leave today on day 4. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna leave you here.
When we were together,
Bye. Goodbye.